If you are looking for the best shaky headworm, hook, jig, or bait, you are at the right place. We think it is definitely worth it, so look into catching fish with a plastic worm or some variation of it. Shaky headworms, wacky rigs, drop shots, Texas rigs and other such plastic worm setups have won more tournaments than other lures. The shaky head is a great starter lure for new anglers as well as pros. While shaky headworms go by different names, the most common is jig headworm. This is because it is the basic rig that allows for the worm to stand up. A jig head worm is a ball jig head with a plastic trailer attached. They differ in weight, shape, color, and ways to attach the worm. We have reviewed dozens of shaky headworms from a list of competition setups. In our lab, we looked for characteristics such as water displacement, action, finesse, setup, and material used for extra hold time. Please see our top 5 recommendations below. Check out the description link for more info and latest price. 1. Strike King KVD Finesse Worm Bait. If we were to pick one bait to rule them all, it would be the Strike King KVD Finesse. This shaky headworm is great for catching big fish, as it is a bit bulkier than most baits. The Strike King KVD Finesse worm strikes a great middle ground between finesse bait and big bait. With this shaky headworm, you can choose between 13 different colors. It also has a coffee scent which adds attraction to all sorts of fish. This coffee scent helps mask human scents and oils, making it more pure for the fish. When you touch the Strike King Finesse, you can feel its excellent build quality. The bait can an excellent blend of soft and plastic ingredients. It also allows for large amounts of salt while maintaining its soft and pliable texture. We really like the beveled tail design, which is great for shaky head action and weightless rigging. The bait has great flexibility while maintaining excellent durability. All of this leads to much longer hold times versus competitors. And in the fishing world, every bit of advantage matters, especially if you are a competitive angler. We think these shaky worm baits are great for people who want quality. They are about 5 inches long and come with 10 in one pack, so great value. While most soft baits can be used with the shaky head rig, we recommend rigging the soft bait Texpose style. Check out the description link for more info and latest price. 2. Zoom Bait Finesse Worm Bait, pack of 20. The Zoom Bait Finesse worm is the best shaky headworm for those are interested in an industry classic. The original finesse worm by Zoom Bait Company, Inc. has become an industry standard that many boutique off-brands try to copy. So if you want the original product, this is it. We really like the Zoom Finesse worm because of its natural movements. It has great subtle action and natural undulations, which tend to attract more big fish on any location. Compared to knockoffs and copies, the original Zoom Finesse worm clearly works better at catching fish of all sizes. The original Finesse worm is 4.5 inches in size. If you want something smaller, you should go with the Zoom Trick worm. It has a slim and gradually tapering design, which allows it to move naturally through water. We think that the Zoom is a very versatile bait that can be fished in many ways with many jig, hook, and rod setups. You can use this wacky style, drop shot, Texas rigged, finesse head or any setup you wish. This soft bait is also salt impregnated to make fish hold for extra time. In turns, leads to more hookups. We really like the value of these baits, as they come 20 in a pack. With the Zoom Bait Finesse worm, you will have an advantage on the playing field against others, all else being equal. The only tough thing is choosing a color. Keep in mind there are about 44 colors to choose from. Check out the description link for more info and latest price. 3. BioSpawn Lure Company PlasmaTail Fishing Terminal. The BioSpawn PlasmaTail is the best shaky headworm for those who like drop shot, split shot, shaky head fishing and other finesse techniques. This soft bait comes in a 4.5-inch normal version and an extended 6.5 version. There are 9 colors to choose from so that the bait can remain visible in stained and clear waters. This type of bait is great to lure in finicky fish such as bass. We think the BioSpawn PlasmaTail does a great job in general build quality. It has a neutral buoyancy in the water, which helps to make it look natural. There is a slender tail for good tip action. Finally, it is scented with BioScent, which is BioSpawn's trademark recipe. If you are a new fisherman who does not know too much technique, this is a great starter bait to learn on. It has great action without the need for any added movement. BioSpawn is also used in many tournaments and is a trusted brand all over the fishing world. It is also very durable and does not break the bank. These are the best shaky head baits for those use finesse techniques. Check out the description link for more info and latest price. 4. NetBait Fishing Finesse Worm Bait. For those looking for the best shaky head worm bait, give NetBait a try. In our opinion, NetBait makes a great set of finesse worms for both amateurs and pros to enjoy. They really go the extra distance to make sure that their product is of top quality and different from all of the other finesse worms. First, these shaky head worms are extremely flexible so that they move naturally through the water without professional technique. The NetBait finesse worms also have great durability, so they don't just get ripped apart by big fish. Second, these shaky head baits have excellent action. Finally, they have a large head on them so that they can be easier to rig on a jig head without tearing. It is rare to find a shaky headworm that excels at all three of the aforementioned qualities. We think NetBait has managed to pull it off successfully. It has a large flat head at the tip so that you can rig it from the package without having to cut it. The large head is also there to prevent the unit from splitting from you put a hook through it. The NetBait finesse worm is great for shaky and darter heads. Finally, it is filled with salt, scent, and pork fat to attract fish and keep them held on. With about 16 different colors to choose from, we are sure you can find one that fits your setup and fishing conditions. One pack has 20 of these shaky headworms and each is about 4.75 inches long. Check out the description link for more info and latest price. 5. Missile Baits Tomahawk 8.75. For those looking to catch big bass, the Missile Baits Tomahawk may be your answer. It is the best shaky headworm for those who want a big ribbontail worm bait. Coming in at 8.75 inches, it is definitely towards the longer end of shaky headworms. Because it has a double ribbon tail, it produces some ultra-natural looking action. You can make it look natural being an amateur angler as well. And with its tapered head and missile grip ribs, you can easily accommodate this shaky headbait into most hook setups. The Missile Baits Tomahawk can be used on Texas rigs, Carolina rigs, and large shaky heads. While Missile Baits is a rather boutique name in the angler world, we do feel they make a solid product. We have seen these baits being used in the big bass tournaments, so rest assured that they are quality. Each one is apparently uniquely designed and thoroughly tested for accuracy. The one thing we do grip about, however, is that they are a bit pricey. One pack only gives you 6 baits, which is way less than the industry standard. However, the saving grace is that it holds up way longer than its competitors. Also, the double tail is quite unique to certain fish and can throw them off a bit. Other than this, go for the Missile Baits Tomahawk if you want a big bait for big game fishing. Check out the description link for more info and latest price.